They say that sometimes, the smallest decisions have the biggest impact. I never expected that a stray cat, scruffy, hungry, and barely clinging to life, would be the reason I became the most successful version of myself. But looking back, I think she saved me just as much as I saved her. This is my story. It was a cold night and I was walking home after another exhausting shift at work. At the time, my life was stuck in a cycle. Wake up, work, come home, repeat. No motivation, no passion, just existing. Then I heard it. A tiny, desperate meow from a nearby alley. Visual, camera pans down to a small, shivering cat hiding under a dumpster. She was tiny. Covered in dirt, one eye swollen shut, and so weak she could barely stand. I hesitated. I wasn't a cat person, and honestly I could barely take care of myself. But something inside me told me to stop. So I did. I wrapped her in my jacket, took her home, and named her Lucky, because I figured she was lucky I found her. Turns out I was the lucky one. At first, taking care of Lucky was overwhelming. Vet bills, feedings, sleepless nights worrying if she'd even make it. But for the first time in years I had something to care about. Someone who needed me. And then, something unexpected happened. Taking care of her forced me into a routine. I had to wake up early, make sure she was fed, clean up after her. Slowly, my life started to feel structured. Less chaotic. More purposeful. And then one day I looked around my apartment and thought, if I can take care of her, why can't I take care of myself? It started small. I cleaned my space. I started eating better. I set goals, not just for her but for me. I had always wanted to start my own business, but fear and laziness held me back. But Lucky? She relied on me. She made me realize I needed to be better. So I finally took the leap. I started my online business, just a side project at first. But with Lucky curled up beside me as I worked late nights, I pushed through. And then, things started to happen. My business took off. I landed my dream clients. For the first time, I wasn't just getting by, I was thriving. And through it all, Lucky was there. A year ago I was lost. Stuck in a job I hated, drowning in self-doubt and barely keeping my life together. And then a tiny broken cat showed up and reminded me how to fight. She didn't give up even when she was sick and starving. And because of her, neither did I. So if you ever see a stray animal in need, maybe take a chance. Because you might think you're saving them, but they might just end up saving you.